Hey, welcome to Shootin' with Samuel G. I'm Samuel G, and you're welcome. Let's start this week by going up the road just a little bit to Eaton High School, where Taryn Sig on the Eaton girls track team, she threw the shot 46 feet, 6.5 inches this week, which is a crazy distance for any female to throw a shot put. She's really destined to get better and better and better. She really looks like a Division I college track prospect by throwing the shot that well. She leads that team, and it's a program that's so solid. It's hard to pick a standout, but if you had to, Taryn Sig would be it. And we go over to Kersey, and over there, Parker Jones, he throws the discus 160 feet, 3 feet, 4 inches, which is also a great achievement for a high school kid. This kid has gotten better as the years have gone by, and he too looks like a guy that may have a little bit of a future in throwing the discus. When you reach those heights or those distances, you know that you're doing well, and those two are really standing out right now in a county where track and field really has some great competitors. Okay, up to the hill to my buddies at UNC. How about the baseball team? Hey, they won 2 games in one day this week. They beat Cal State, Bakersfield, twice in a doubleheader. Bula Bears. That's big for them in the Western Athletic Conference. Maybe they're getting off the schneid a little bit, doing a job. And the women. They did pick up a game on the road at North Dakota, but lost again today. Try to get the third game into that series tomorrow. No, wait a minute. They did play a third game today and lost it. But, they've shown some signs of improvement. Going to see if they can continue that. But I'm going to really pump a good story in tomorrow's Tribune. It's on a new golfer at the UNC women's team, and her name is Marissa Hisaki. She comes to UNC from Malaysia. And that's the first athlete that's ever come to UNC from Malaysia. She spent a lot of time in Japan, the first one I think ever from Japan that's come over here. She's one of these golf, she won't say it, but I will, prodigies. She's at a big-time golf academy in Orlando, Florida, going to school and playing golf whenever she's not in school. She shoots in the mid-70s, drives the ball about 260 yards average. She's got what it takes to really compete and improve. And I'll tell you what, I'm really excited to see her when she gets here and watch her or follow her around for a round of golf and see what she does that makes her so special, other than the fact she's got great physical tools. They say her mental capacity and how she challenges herself on every single shot is what makes her so much better. But she's one of these kids that you do read about that their parents send them off to a golf school only, and they spend time in a boarding school and learn their craft a little better. Man, for UNC to get her is a big catch, and we'll see what she does. Let's head to the pro ranks a little bit. The NBA, I guess they're in their playoffs. I didn't even know they were starting. They were on TV today. We spent one day of most people just praising Kobe Bryant, and I'll just tell you, the only way I remember Kobe Bryant, he was charged with rape in Colorado, and because he had a big fat wallet, he got out of that. So, that's the only way I choose to see him. He had great skills, but as a person, I just can't put him on any kind of level that's below the bottom from where I come from. Baseball, hey, I guess there is a reason to watch the Rockies even still as we go into April. Trevor Story, the shortstop, he's launching some bomb shots for home runs and doing it on a regular basis. Now, the problem is this guy strikes out a lot too, so it's either out or clout. But the kid really is a good hitter when he connects with the ball, and he's come up through the minor leagues and earned his dues and doing a great job. Hopefully he can keep his pace at least to a certain extent, which gives us reason to watch the Rockies. At this point, that's probably the only reason we're going to watch the Rockies. Now, I'm going to turn a little bit to websites. Where would we be without Google? Where would we be without athletic websites to find out all the information we would need? Where were we 15, 20 years ago? We didn't have these things. I guess we survived, but there's a downside to it. The people who get on websites and, the people that over-Twitter, we'll call them the Twitter-iterers. They're ridiculous, okay? But also the people that comment on websites using a code name or using a false name, man, that's just ridiculous. So I'm going to save this last spot in this segment to shut your pie hole and get a life to anybody who comments on a website under a fake name, some code name or some stupid name that makes no sense. All that name tells me from the beginning is you're an idiot with no sense. You're garbage. Somebody with low self-esteem who has to use a fake name to gain a little bit of self-esteem, and then normally you ridicule somebody to make you feel better about yourself. You're garbage. You got nothing. You know what? If you're going to criticize somebody on a website with a fake name, you must be a wuss, a big wuss. You can't even represent yourself. You know, in my business, when we comment or say something, we put a name to it. Our phone number's published. Our websites are published. Our emails are published. You want to say something? Bring it. Bring it. Don't sing it. Bring it. Let's talk about it. You know, it's just one of those situations that after a while, it's hard to ignore. We do ignore it pretty well. But to the people who use these weird code names to comment on a website and criticize somebody else, shut your pie hole and get a life. Who can make the sun rise? Sprinkle it with dew. I'll be back next week. Separate the sorrow and collect up all anew. The candy man. Oh, the candy man can. The candy man can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.